Why do we cut your bumper bar? Some people are shocked to find out that we're going to cut the bumper bar on their brand new car. Or sometimes, if they drop the vehicle off for a bull bar install, we'll get asked, can I keep my factory bumper? Not realizing it's going to get cut in half and some of it is retained on the vehicle, the other half goes in the bin. There's two different types of bull bar install methods. We've got bumper cut or bumper replacement. So a bumper cut is where we do cut the bumper prior to bull bar install, and a bumper replacement is when the factory bumper is completely removed from the vehicle and not reused. So why the difference? It comes down to the vehicle, the shape of the vehicle, how it's put together, and also the design of the bull bar as well. Typically on older cars, you'll get more bumper replacements because they have simpler styling and shapes. It's easier to manufacture a bull bar to suit the headlights and the grille. And often on newer vehicles, you'll have more tendency to be a bumper cut to make it work with complex and intricate designs and shapes. When it comes to the bumper cut, there's a couple of advantages. One of them is the freedom and the flexibility that the bull bar manufacturer has to integrate that bar how they would like on the vehicle. They can choose where that bumper cut is, and that will help them form the styling of the bull bar rather than being restricted with the exact factory lines of the vehicle. Another advantage to the bumper cut is in regards to when you have a small impact. So with a bull bar, if you hit something, there's a chance the bull bar is going to move a little bit. You might get some flex in the bar, or the bolts might break, or the mounts might get a little bit bent. In that scenario, with a bumper replacement, the bull bar is right up against the headlights, the grille, the guard, and therefore if you get any movement at all out of that bull bar when you hit something, the bar is going to crash into those components and do expensive damage to your car. If you've got a bumper cut like this one, generally the bull bar will mate up against the plastic surfaces and there's a bit of give. So if you do hit something and have a bit of movement with that bar, it's going to crash into these plastic surfaces and they're going to bounce back. Your headlights, your grille and your guard have a higher chance of surviving that impact without further damage. So which is better and which is going to suit your application is going to depend on your personal opinion, what you're using your vehicle for and what you want out of your bull bar. There's different stylings and different people have different taste. So choose what suits best to your application.